So today we're going to apply the thing that I created in the geometry node that I created in Blender, which is called plane to continent quadrant cutter. Uh, Plane to continent we're gonna need it, but quadrant cutter it's going to be situational when we use quadrant cutter. If the terrain that we're going to create is big, really big. Anyway, this is the actual size of the character, so I could, for example, I want to make a door or a cave. I'll just consider these sizes, make sure it's big, the hole is bigger than them, because it's going to be the actual size of the character based on the terrain that we're going to create. We're not actually going to create the terrain. I'm just going to apply and show you how to use this plane to continent shape. So basically all we have to do is let's create a new collection. Let's call this I don't know, world 0. Yes. Go here and then add a mesh called plane. And we don't have to do anything. We just have to go to geometry nodes and go to plane to continent shape. Use this drop down over here to access it. I made a video before about the plane. About how I created this plane to continent shape. I think it's very useful. So we're in edit mode. And we can make it bigger. So yeah, it's weird, but we're trying to create a continent. I mean, this one is already good enough. Merge by distance, seed, change the seed, the side, scale, island seed, change the appearance of the island. You know, let's turn this guys. I know, like, this one looks cool though, so it kind of bugs a bit. I think it doesn't bug anymore. Let's turn up this guy for a while. This one looks cool. I want something. Nope, that's it. That's the best. Can I go back? I can. That's the best. I guess we just have to change the sides. Go for the best. Kinda like this shape. Because I could put a cave here, a cave here, a cave here, a cave here, and it's gonna be all in the same area. You know what? I think this one's better. Just have to go a little bit. That. We're just gonna remove that part. Scale. It's just a scale. I want something like 3 ways. So yeah. The thing is, we could do it like this and then just scale it up later, or we could make it bigger right now, like this. Oh, it will break. But we could also change the scale into something 30, maybe, or does it always break? It always breaks. What if it goes 0.2? It always breaks on those scales. So we have to scale. Oh wait, it's working. Maybe it only breaks around here. So you can make it bigger already to have different shapes. Seed. It's the same thing. We could make it like 30, I think, obviously. And that's what it looks like. Let's go to 20 and 1. There we go. 1 is, wow. Let's go 0. This just changes the side, so change it to n again. Scale to 2. 2 zooms out. 3 zooms out more. 4 0.5 zooms in. 0.25 zooms in more. Let's go with 8. It really doesn't matter, not gonna lie. You know what? Let's go 4. Let's go 0.1. I want something big, but I don't want the squared shape. I want something in the middle. So we have to go 6. Yeah, we have to go 1. I want something in the middle. Give me something in the middle. This one looks way too big. Ooh. You know what? Let's go 0.8. It's hard to find. Maybe 0.1 is really big. 0.7 is fine, I guess. I want like an isolated island in the middle, or maybe a very. I don't like long stretches like this, because then the player will have to walk very far away. It also makes also makes it you agree 0.6 10. I kind of like this one, but come on. I don't want it to touch the side because it creates something like this, which is, I want a shape. This one looks, yeah, there's also merge by distance. You could manipulate. 0. 1 is too big. 0.7 is fine, I think. But I hate. There's bound to be a way. So anyway, so this is the power of this geometry node. It could create something. I like the shape a lot. Oh, and it's gone. Yeah, I gotta remember that 1999. See, I don't want this. I don't want like, hey, walk here, walk here. I want like a small island like this. I'll take this. So all we have to do now, I'm just gonna copy paste. Oh no. Is it? Okay. Take it out. It doesn't. Did it? This one. Tab. Save it. Tab. Then copy paste. Now it works. So go here. Tab. and then go to geometry, apply, and then go to edit, take this. As you can see, it's properly created. All of this I don't want. There's also an error there. X faces. X vertices, everything. Stick. This, move it in here, and then scale it like that's big enough. I think this one's big enough. Or should I make it bigger? Yeah, that's big enough. Back face calling. Okay. Extrude upwards. That's way too big. I like. Oh. Yeah, let's make it bigger. Because I want the player to be able to walk here. Also have the ability to touch if there's an enemy there. Maybe a bit bigger. There we go. I think that's fine. Make it like this. Yo, we can make it like really big. We just make it like that. Press on this. Okay, I think that's fine. And then we go tab, Control C, and Control V. And then in here we go tab to edit mode, press everything and click, where is it? Not smooth, not edge slide, not bevel. Are we in face? Shrink flatten, yes. We go here and we make it a little bit smaller, like so. And then we go here, add modifier, generate boolean, select this, and then apply, press out, tada. Now if we go inside here, it's hollow inside, and because it's hollow we could add caves. Where's the characters? There, that small. Caves. We could even make this higher if we wanted to, but we also have to change the one inside here, or create a second room. Maybe. Let's put it here. Another alternative, just click this and then click the one below it. It's the exact same thing. And you have control over that. So the thing is, this is how big it is. I love the idea. So we're done with this. Maybe it's enough for now. That's great. And let's find another one. Let's go 99. Why not? This one is too big. I could use it in the future. Really big shape. Maybe I could use it, but yeah, I don't like big shapes. I want structure. This one I could take. but this one is way too small, way too simple. I guess it's fine. So we go to tab again, Control C, Control V, and then turn it off, go here, apply, and then click tab, click this, and separate selection, and tab this, just delete this, so that's another way of doing it, and tab A. Also, what we could do is just go to the object, set transform, set origin, center of mass, or surface, doesn't matter. And let's do it to the other guy we just created. This is the hollow part. We're gonna delete that. Let's go here, object, set origin, surface, 0, 0, 0. Go back here. Tab, scale. I want to scale. I mean, this one is big enough for the characters. Yeah, something like that. We're going to do the exact same thing we did a while ago. Just extrude upwards and that, and then tab, Control C, Control V, tab, go here, A, shrink, flatten, shrink a bit. You can make it bigger if you want, but we're shrinking it like that. Tab, then go here, generate, decimate. We're going to do this a lot. The reason why I want smaller, so I could just rearrange them in game and just make a new different area. But the problem is people will notice. Like the exact same area, exact same shape, they will notice. Also the fact that they can walk like over here inside, they will notice. They will always notice that. So either you're going to make something like this every single time you create a game, or you could just rotate them around. I guess that works. We don't have to decimate, by the way. Now we need is Boolean difference. Ta-da. Did it work? I don't think it worked. Did it work? What? Okay, what happened? I did difference. Oh, oh, yeah. I was changing the other guy. Am I? Okay. Generate Boolean difference. This guy. Apply. Delete. Actually delete. And there we have it. We have two now. We can put on top and shoulder. You know what? Let's have another one. Simple one. This time, let's go somewhere, I don't know, 172 or 3. Why not? Oh, this one's beautiful. Almost beautiful. I think I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this one. And object move, Control C, Control V, turn it off, go here, apply, tab, take this. I think I want to take this also. And this one, very good shape. How about this? Is that connected? Yeah. What if I separate this? Separate selection. And then I just delete this. Oh, nice. Duplicates the vertex. So anyway, let's call this islands I like. By the way, even if the island is like very long, I can still use it. I just don't want to use it because it's way too big, and something like that's gonna take way too much time. I'm just gonna take this. Separate. Wait, I separated it. Didn't show up. I know. Again, edit mode, A, scale. I want to see the other guys. Scale. Like, I think this was perfect. That, and then extrude. That turns off, and then tab, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, tab, A, shrink, button a bit like that, and then as you have to take the bigger guy. So here's the bigger one. Create boolean difference, of course. Put that, apply, take this, delete. Let's call this island 1. Let's call this island. Oh, technically it's not an island. Island 3. So we have all this thing. By the way, let's go here, object, origin, there, 0, 0, 0. So now we can make something out of everything. First, I kind of like the idea that this one is going to be moved somewhere else, but this one, I like the idea of this being on top, something like that. Or maybe we could go something like this, go up, A, go down. And then yeah, that one looks fine. It's kind of like a combination of organic, but it's hard to explain. It's organic, but it's also not organic. It's like, I don't know. We're using object mode. I don't want to use object mode when moving things. So maybe like that. If you go in here, you can see that. So yeah, the reason why I did it like this, in fact, yeah. The reason why we did it like this, because if you go inside in here, this is what you'll see, like another area, like here. Like if you go like that, there's another area now. and makes things look complicated, even though it's just two shapes, simple shapes stuck on one another. We could even maybe take this and then rotate it somewhere like that. It's hard to rotate, you know. Somewhere like this, and then move it somewhere over here, and then go up and move it somewhere here, and ta-da, we have a complex area. Or yeah, I think this one's better, like that. There's an area now. We have a complex area. So this is the reason why I don't want to create to choose like the very large areas, the very long ones, because it takes a lot of time to do something like this. Not to mention the fact we're not done. We could combine all of them already, which is fine. And I think we should be able to do that. Let's copy this first and then add Boolean union. Union combines the intersect only where it intersects. So I'm gonna take 2, and it will lag, and then apply. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing, Boolean union, and I'm going to take 3, lag, and then apply. And then just burn off everything else. There are bound to be errors in the mesh, but we could just fix it easily here in Blender also. Look at that. Can I take a look at it? Yeah, I think it's fine. That's the power of Boolean. Okay, now for the fun part, or the more time-consuming part. We are going to go to object mode and go check, and then go and create. Dude, if I'm going to record every single time I create this, because my plan is to make, whenever I make a game, I'm going to make a new area so that it doesn't seem lazy, you know. Although I could just, be lazy about it, but I mean, look at this. Imagine this is a game like a floating island or something. Looks cool. Maybe you could even flip it back and have a different area now. Very different from the one here. So anyway, let's go to object, add, and let's go to mesh cube. So this is what's gonna happen. So example, I want to make a cave here. I just put, oh wait, where's the cube? Oh, it's here. Not there. I want to use this. I say I want to cave here. Just put like a box here. Cave here also. Put a box in here. The cave in here. This one looks way too straight, but we could change that. Way too big of a cave. Why not? In here, I could go add a cave here and then here, or I could just go add a cave here. But I think it's better if we have like the option to go both ways. I wonder what it looks like if we made way too much caves. No, I don't want to add here. I want to add in here. However, ta-da. And there you have it. All we have to do now is rotate this somewhere like that. Rotate this somewhere that. Rotate this somewhere like, oops, only in this axis. Maybe move it somewhere here. This one is going to be rotated a lot. Only, yay, something like that. Let's move it a bit more centered. This one is also going to be rotated like that. This one's already perfect. And that's it. Now we're going to use the magic of Boolean again, but before we do that, let's go to every single boxes that we created, press dot to zoom in, and then add some variations to the thing. We could add R like this, and then move this up, something like that. But go here, maybe take this, merge last. You could do it something like what I did here, but I think there's a better way of doing it. And the better way is just taking this, pick here, and then go to bevel. It's bevel, and yeah, so the reason why this has to be something like that is because, I don't know, it's just preference, I guess. I guess it's more efficient. And also, can we go like local or normal? So we could properly be able to edit this cave entrance. So, that looks like a cave entrance to me. No, I ruined it. This one's better. Okay. Tab. Go here. Tab. Dot. Do it again. This time we're gonna use the guy. We're just gonna bevel. Bevel. Like that. And bevel again. Like that. What I love about bevel. Tab. Go to this. Move it up. You could merge that if you want. Yeah, this one looks fine. Maybe somewhere here. I think it's fine. Tab, tab, dot, and then click here, bevel. In 30 minutes. Yeah, no, I don't want to. Bevel again. And then this time we merge. I know there's like a thing in Blender where it will automatically merge while you're beveling it, but I don't know the shortcut. That's why I'm doing it like this. Very pointy one, something like that. That looks cool. Maybe make it a little wider. Maybe we could. So here's the thing, if you do it like that, it won't be aligned anymore. So be careful. I think it's better if you just do it separately, or maybe use local. Yeah, local. That's nice. Tab. I like that if you're looking at over here, you will also see the other side over here. We bevel again. Take this. And then bevel. Where's bevel? There we go. But if you're fine with this, do it. But I want something a little extra, maybe something like that. This looks like a cave on an icy area or something. Maybe we could make this side. Now that looks something. You know what? I'm going to bevel this again, that, and then I'm gonna take this and then move it somewhere here. It's like a thunder, reverse thunder kind of shape. And I want to make sure that this is aligned to this cave over here, because I want to see through it like that. Let's go in here also, and let's go dot. Oh no, not you. Tab. Again, we go bevel again. Where's bevel? Bevel is running away. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want something like that. Tab. And then this is the last one. But remember, you're always going to add some caves. As you can see, I'm not actually thinking about like, oh, maybe the player will spawn here and then we'll walk in and jump here. I'm not thinking about that. I'm just doing whatever I want. Just doing like, yeah, well, I think this area looks better if there's a cave in it. And then I just do that. I don't like plan the entire world. I just don't think about it. I just do it. And once the world is done, like if this is done, I'm just going to like deal with it. Like, oh, okay, so let's make it sure that the player spawns here. Let's add some tutorial enemies here, and then if you kill that, you go there, maybe add the town over here, maybe add the waterfall over here so you can see the waterfall, beautiful. Maybe maybe all of this area is underwater. Maybe it's something like an Atlantis or something. Maybe it's part of a spaceship. You know, when I design like environments, I don't want to think about it. I just want to do it, and then I just want to let my imagination like fill in the blanks. Like, oh, this looks like maybe. It doesn't look like a spaceship, but if it looks like a spaceship, or maybe if we could mirror it on the other side, then maybe it will look like a spaceship. Like mirror it and then boolean it. Then yeah, it's probably going to look like a spaceship. I don't want to think about it too much. And you would say, well, that is kind of bad because you're ruining the design of the game. But for me, I want it to be like a limitation for me. Like, for example, what if The story requires that there's going to be a hole here where you would see, where there's like a cutscene wherein you would see one of your friends, one of the characters' friends get attacked by an enemy, and you can't do anything about it because there's just a window, it's not a door. You can't go there, and emotion rushes, something like that. Instead of like designing an entire world just for that scene, I'd rather just have this. I want to start with the world, and then just what kind of story, whatever I take from it, just take it. Actually, this is a bit. I wanted to go there. So now that this is done, all we have to do is put it inside like this. And once it's inside, we go take the island, giant island, add, generate boolean, power boolean, and then just difference this. And then apply. And then the 4 remove. And then tab. Just remove this. And then now we have a cave. See? We now have a cave. We can go inside and view it. If we go to the object mode, as you can see, there's going to be something like this. And this is, look at that. Now, that happened because the thing that we created. Oh wait, what? Did I just I just accidentally moved it. Okay. I thought, yeah, it should be something like this, that you could move downward. And the reason why, by the way, this could stop a player in Unity if your character is not floating in air. Even though there's literally nothing you can see, that could stop a character from moving. I don't know, it's a bug. I don't think it's a bug because it's friction. But anyway, as you can see, it's not merged like that, and you could just merge it. But also, you could see here, you zoom in, this is not connected here. This thing is an entire face. Okay. So if you move this, okay, let's try it. If you go to this, merge at last, merge at last, merge at last, and then take his, it's still there, this area, it's still there. So if you're going to like clean it properly, I guess you're going to have to add 2 more guys here, and then merge it there, and then blah, blah, blah. And yeah, but that's gonna take tons of time. I suggest you just use this as is, merge by distance probably, and if you need like a plane for the enemy's movement, maybe you're using AI navigation, I forgot what it's called, nav mesh, then just take it like that. It will work. I tried it before. If it doesn't work, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. but I know it worked. I tried it before, like I just let that thing slide. I don't know if I think I only used like merge by distance, and then that's it. And then this entire thing is walkable by the enemy using the merge thing, the nav mesh thing. If you go inside, you can now go inside here. As you can see, it's like weird. Maybe you could add some pool here. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to add cave. Maybe you want to add stairs here. You be able to access this rooftop. Maybe an elevator. Maybe there's a village there. They have an elevator, and they're all hanging out in the roof because the enemies cannot reach them there. You know, just tell the story. One thing about stories also, I'm the kind of guy who wants to focus on emotion when it comes to stories. I want emotion. I want raw emotion. I want real anger out of my characters, you know. So I don't like the idea of plot armor. I love it when I like it more if the character dies. If a character dies, and then the character or anything in a relation of that character, maybe his boyfriend or something, and then her girlfriend dies, and then he tries to get revenge, something like that, something very emotional. And then the guy learns, you know, from the mistake, maybe he did something different, maybe his girlfriend wouldn't have died. Something like that. Something very emotional. I'm an emotional kind of writer. I don't, maybe a little bit of awe, a little bit of awesomeness, but I'm more of a emotion, I guess. I don't want to give my characters plot armor. They made a mistake. They're in the wrong position at the wrong time. They will get killed by the enemy. If I want to add plot armor, I'm going to give it to the enemy. Maybe the enemy is just way lucky or something. Maybe the enemy somehow was able to find a sword or a gun beside him and use that to kill the main character. Something like that. I just don't want any plot armor, honestly. I think plot armor is way overrated. I mean, you can't have a story without plot armor, obviously, but if no character has plot armor, you just throw a meteor on their face and then they die. Something reasonable, something not way too random. By the way, in here we could just put it up and then rotate it like that if you want. Or just rotate it somewhere. Or maybe put it up and then just cut like a slant of that if you want some slanted roof. You could do something like that. Same goes with every other thing. So yeah, go in here, add generate boolean difference this, apply, paste this, put it out. There's a cave now over there. Tab, there's a box again over there, and the box is not like that. Okay, it's fine. Nothing about that. But there's something like this. This one will keep, but if you export it in Unity, sometimes this part breaks. Like it literally just gets deleted when you export it in Unity. So you gotta watch out for that. Maybe add some little bit of triangles, but I'm not going to. Just make sure that if you do something like this, it might break. So yeah, so there's cave there. Let's put this in. I don't want to put this in. I want to put this thing last. because this is connected to that. And we could paste this to see the inside. By the way, as you can see, if you go here, you could just fall, and then you fall, can't go up anymore. So you have to create a ramp inside here for the plate to go up and down. But yeah, let's go dot tab, press this, go here, dot, move it inside. Also make sure that this point over here doesn't hit the ceiling like this, because then it will look weird if you boolean difference. Like the tip of it shouldn't hit the ceiling. And then yes, tab, tab, click, tab, click here, add modifier, generate boolean difference, apply, take this, turn it off, just click there. I think this is, oh, it almost hit that. Yeah, this is going to break, I think. It's probably going to break. It did hit here. It's fine though, it's tight triangle. But I like it like that, like not centered a bit. Not everything has to be perfect. Although I am a perfectionist when it comes to like making geometry nodes, like visual programming stuff. I want everything to be aligned. But when it comes to this, it's fine. It's fine by me. You can make like a cave here and then another cave here. You could do that. It'll look weird, but you can do it. You can make every single area has holes. Maybe it's like a coral or something. So again, go here, to object, add, generate, decimate. Oh no, not decimate. I always use decimate a lot. That's why. And then apply. Click this, turn it off. There we go. There we go. Okay, final two. Tab, dot, push it inside. Oh, make sure that doesn't hit the roof. Nice. We don't have to do anything. Yeah, by the way, let's say you didn't do it the way I did it. Like, what is it? Like, because I did it like this. I go it like that and I put it up. And because of that, this bottom over here is perfectly aligned to this floor. Because I did it like this. If you did like this, that's why I don't do it like that. It's not perfectly aligned to the floor. And, you know, if you boolean difference that, there's going to be like a hole in there. Unless you want, don't do that unless you want a hole there, I guess. You specifically want a hole there, but yeah, do it like this. Go from the ground and then go up. Don't go like this, because then it's going to be very hard to eyeball it. Also, if you difference it, it might look something like this, like that, or maybe something like that, like it extends outward like that. So, my tip, important tip is go from the ground like this, or maybe where you want it to be, like perfectly aligned, and then just go up. And then just edit the view. So let's go back in here. Generate. I'm gonna press the decimate again. Apply. Take this. Turn it off. Also, I'm not deleting this because you can use it again. another puzzle area, just move it. Maybe you added like ground and then you want to add a cave here. Just take the one over here. Or maybe if you really want that all your cave entrances are different shaped, then yeah, just make another one instead of getting something that already exists. Let's go here. Let's go here first, and then move you inside. What? No. Oh yeah. Now that I. What? What's happening right now? What's happening? What? Is there a face here? Because I was... Oh, it's just a bug. What's a face? I was clicking on the face and it was clicking on an edge and then nothing happening. I guess that's what happened if you click on a face and edge. Check inside if it's the roof. This one is weird. And I want it to align here also. It's fine. So let's like tab, go here, add, generate boolean, check this, then apply, click this, turn it off. You should be able to see each other like that. And now we could explore the inside. If there was a way to there was a way in there was a way to like change Blender into WASD movement, but I forgot how. Like this is the inside of the area. There was a way to make it like WASD, like it's like a video game, but I forgot how to do it. It's good for exploring your world, and I guess it's good for things like finding. What was that? What's that I found a while ago? Found something. What's this? F. What's this? Move it up. It's a vertex. It's inside. Oh, see, it's bugging. Yeah, put it like this. Wait. Yeah, seems like this. I mean, it's fine because you won't really notice it. How do we remove the wires? Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's press this. Or this. Or that. You won't notice it. I mean, yeah, if you're here, you'd notice that. There's a tiny face over here. But sometimes it happens. That's fine. Then just it's like a very very tiny. Because remember, our characters are this small. I mean, I guess it's noticeable, but it's fine. You can also see, since we created like giant one like this, if the player jumped here, maybe this entire area is water. So they could like dive underwater over here and be able to see another area over here. It's entirely filled with water over here. It's hard to say, to show it over there. Anyway, yeah. Or what if you could make like the whole world gets turned over and now it's a different area. And I'm gonna have some caves here also. Maybe it's an iceberg, I don't know. Like that. I was saying a while ago that you could change this into this alien spaceship just by taking all of it, Control V, and then moving it here, and then maybe scaling it like that, -1, and then moving it like that, maybe like that, I don't know, something like that, something like this. And because of the symmetry, you could say, hey, it's symmetry, therefore it has symmetry, therefore it's not actually a organic area, or it's secretly a spaceship. It's a weird looking spaceship. But yeah, do something like that. Is it still duplicated? Okay. What's that? What is that green line? Anyway, we're going to object, transform, set origin to surface, do that 0, 0, 0. This is the entire thing. It took me 1 hour to do it. And 1 hour for this, it's fine, I guess. We could also like use the other thing that I created, because as you can see, like these lines they look weird if you're in the game. So I created a geometry node for that. I created smooth sides. So if you press this, every single side is smooth. But as you can see, some of the sides are, some of the sides are kinda bad. For example, this one, noticeably. You could have to fix this by essentially going here, Control R, put a dot, and then put that dot into normal, and then move like over here. Yes. And or you just go here, dot, fix it by merging this. There's lots of things you could do. You could merge that and try your best, but I think the best is just take this and then just go to shade flat. There. And I know it looks bad, but it fixed it. We fixed it. And just do some like shader thing. We could go somewhere here. Although the smooth kind of looks weird already. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at this part over here. Where's the bar? What's happening there? This should be flat. Now it's fine. If you do it like this, yeah, you're gonna have to fix a lot of it. A lot of this, you're gonna fix this part, fix this part, fix this part, fix this part, fix this part. I mean, I guess you're not going to have to deal with it if you didn't like combine every single area into one, like I did. But yeah, if you just like put some holes in it and then just let it chill. That's the reason why I don't delete every single island I created. It's still here. Island 1 is here. So, you know, it's still there. I could just, even the caves are still here, I could just reapply them. If I reapply it again without combining them, it will work. But the problem about that is that you have more objects in Unity that way instead of just having like a single big object that is combined like this. So having this big object, actually I'm getting moved because of I changed the origin. So it has some benefits, but yeah. Now imagine this, like tons of this, like filling the world. Maybe that's the entire world of the game. And that's it. It's been 1 hour doing this simple area. By the way, I don't want to make it shade smooth. I'm gonna Control Z until it's back. Please go back. Please. No! It didn't go back. Oh well. I just have to do geometry nodes. And then shade smooth. And then go to geometry nodes. And then shade, just press this. And then it's back to normal. And then apply. And then go back in here. And then put it back there. There we go. And then we go to modern. There, it's back. I was controlling Z to put it back, but it didn't make it. So, hey, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have fun. If you want to apply this in your game, it will take you an hour just to create something like this, I guess. And I hope you learned something new. Goodbye.